I'm looking at you.
I don't know who wanted to go first.
Hit it.
Feels good to be back.
Oh, you fucking said it.
Feels nervous to be back.
Yeah, it's only been, 3 months?
Yeah, I might cry a little bit.
Give or take 3 months. But as you can tell, we got the room set up. If you look behind me, there's a beautiful fucking door that's, going to work for now. But, hey, it's okay. We're a little bit more intimate now.
Garage doors, go fuck you customs out here.
Right? Yeah, who fucking put these things up?
Not a sponsor.
But, we'll get there. It's all right. We had some growing
some moving
pains.
issues.
Yeah. But ultimately, we're back. Shout out to the dude that works at the feed store in Rathdrum. We're back, okay?
Yeah.
So
This
tell your
one's for
mom to
you.
stop calling me. Otherwise, I'm going to come over and fucking deal some business. You know what I mean?
Sure would have put the hay.
Is that a pitchfork? What is that? What do you got there, Joe?
Well, I mean, speaking of which, been a while. I mean, you've been looking good. You finally fit in frame.
I always look
Camera.
good.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait till I take my clothes off.
Cutting weight.
Cutting weight, cutting dick. That's what you got to do to get in shape. You got to put the penis down and just fucking go for it.
Yeah.
Ain't no dumbbells in here, just my balls.
Put the Instagram models down.
Pretty
fucking
much.
Cheetos.
Yeah, it was time. Daddy had to get back on the horse.
Just turn and rub.
It's bad when I get myself off just by looking at myself in the mirror now, But
Yeah.
hey, it's a growing pain, right?
Yeah.
I have my pants.
Well, since you're no longer the eyesore, I mean, the studio is, but we'll make it work.
Yeah, it's here. It's all right. It's all right. But we got somebody on with us today. We finally got a guest. This dude's been eluding me for over a year.
It just comes out. Help!
Get out of here.
Run, Forrest, run.
We got our boy Skinny on. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's up, man? What's going on?
Nothing too much. I'm glad that you finally came on.
Yeah, I guess I got tired of running.
He's so fucking skinny. If he keeps running anymore, he's going to disappear.
We tracked him down finally. Threw him in the van. It's like that old school scene. There he is.
Get
him in here.
Get him.
They put out the old deer trap.
Yeah.
How was the bait?
Oh, fuck. How have you been, man?
I've been all right, man. Just maintaining, living life, going through some shit, but everyday life. How you been?
Pretty good. Now that we're on the exquisite layoff season, if you will.
And everything works.
Yeah. The podcast coming back.
None of the stickmen answered. They're like, I don't know if that shit works. Fuck it, I ain't coming back.
Yeah.
That's the grown man timeout. You didn't know.
But nah, pretty good, dude. Just getting this whole thing fired up once again. So
Yeah, pretty much in progress.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. What do they say? 3 steps forward, 1 step back,
One step back.
and then a fall back.
This is like 5 steps back, but we'll get there.
It's okay. It's all about the content, right?
We'll invite you back on when it's all like up and running.
A little more prettier.
Yeah.
So
Not shit on it more. Hey. I mean, the table looks good though.
So
I mean,
don't bring it up. For people that don't know, Mr. Skinny out here, the Skin Doctors, is a local rap artist out of the good old Spokane 509s. Did you start in Spokane? Is that something that you kind of picked up over there, or you kind of floating around somewhere else?
Originally started in California, man.
Okay.
Out of LA area.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm from Paramount, California.
Gotcha.
And so, but moved up here and, as my music traveled with me. So
Right.
here
Leave
we
that
are.
fucker behind.
Yeah. No, man. Had to put that in the luggage too and fly it. Send it. I go, you go. Let's go.
Right. What, so I, from as long as I've known you, I never really asked, where the hell did Skinny come from? I mean, because you're fucking yoked, son.
Check this out, man. It's all in the figure. If you don't know.
because he's so tall.
Take a glimpse, and then you tell me why they call me that.
Well, I mean, I was gonna say that, but I also just wasn't sure if something came up like, nah, man, we got Skinny out here. I don't know if you're fucking floating in between bars or some shit. You know what I mean? Hula hoop and Cheerio, that whole bullshit. Or if something just came out randomly.
This is a cartoon character on Nickelodeon back in the day.
Right.
So it actually spins off a nickname, Skinny Bone Jones.
Okay.
And then so from that name, the name got broke down like so many different times in many different ways. Some people call me Skinny. Some people is Skinny Bone Jones. Some people is Bone. It's Bonehead. It's so however the name has been broken down. Some people, names fit everybody else. And
right.
I just answered all of them.
He's got 5 cell phones. Fuck.
Bones up, Skinny. Nope. Fuck.
Who am I today?
Who are you looking for?
Like, what do you want?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Easy enough then, I guess. I mean, that's what we're going to go with. Okay. I like it.
So originally from California, how do you have family that lived up here? Or like, how do you know about Spokane, Washington?
So I had some family in the military.
Okay.
Up here, and so I came up here to stay with them over 20 years ago. I liked it, man. In California, like it's all just hot desert, pretty much.
You had no water, nothing down there.
At least not no clean water.
Yeah, right. You want some bottled water out here? That'll be $10.50.
Exactly. But. Yeah, man, I liked it, man. So I used to go back and forth, and then start staying out here more, and then start seeing that, the price of living is what really got me or kept me out here. I'm like,
right.
whoa, it's kind of, I can get more for my money than I can in California here. So that was the move.
All right.
But the introduction was my people's, and they was in the military, and
okay.
that's how it happened. So
nice, dude.
Yeah. That's how I found out the little nugget. Spokane nugget.
Yeah, it's definitely changed in the last fucking 20 years. Tell you that much. Jesus.
Everything except the damn weather.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's like that. The weather is always surprising. At least in California, it's gonna be sunny or smoggy.
That's it.
Every fucking day.
Every day. Yeah.
Here we get rain, we get snow.
That's all one fucking day, too.
It could be July.
It could be
it's
70
snowing
degrees
right
out.
now. Like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, you get all the seasons in one day.
Yeah, it's crazy. But it's beautiful.
Makes it fun, though. Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Plus, it's cool to like dress for different seasons.
Yeah. I mean, you're dressed for 3 right now.
I know. I couldn't fucking I mean, I could go to California and be fine. Just take this fucking shirt off. Shit, I got a tee underneath.
That's it.
We'd be good.
He's ready.
You don't know.
That's fair enough.
Down there, it's always shorts and fucking wife beaters or whatever the fuck it is, the tank tops.
You got your Crocs on?
No, I don't have the Crocs.
Okay.
I do love Crocs, though.
Yeah, you do.
Not a sponsor yet. They'll be here. They'll be rolling in shortly.
This motherfucker shows up to play, like, pick up basketball, and he's got Crocs on.
What?
I don't know who makes Crocs.
Crocs.
Is that a company? Crocs?
I would assume so.
I thought it was
It's like, who makes Nike? Nike?
Well, it's Nike, but like they have like Air Jordan, they have Air Force Ones, they have different type of name of shoes like Crocs. So I was figuring like
Croc, huh?
just Croc, I guess. The Croc Corporation, I guess.
I would assume so. I don't know.
They're buying all the fucking rubber tires up. Fucking shoes.
CEO of the Croc of Shit Corporation.
You guys wore this shit?
Well, I think Crocs are some fucking bullshit white person shoe that they just like, hey, you know what they want? Give them these. They're like sandals, but on steroids.
Yeah,
they got a sport mode in the back. You can put it over your heel.
I just don't care how like big the air holes are. Like we can maybe put some mosquito netting in there or some shit. I'm out here like working on the farm and shit, so it's like I don't need like fucking mud and stuff getting in there. But like
I guess like you've been walking in the fields for fucking 20 years.
They make boot Crocs now.
What?
They make fucking sport Crocs. They make all kinds of Crocs now. They float.
Wow.
Let's ask a personal question here.
I mean, if you fall over in a boat, you just put your feet up. They'll find you.
So is that time out. So is that like a safety feature? I mean, I'm just
inflatable Crocs.
Yeah. They float, baby. Like the flight attendant comes by. Do you know how to put your life preserver, bitch? I got Crocs.
asking you, hey, do you mind sitting next to the middle seat window? Because if the plane goes down, I got my fucking Crocs.
All Croc wearers are in the middle seat where at the fucking plane there. Yeah. Make sure everybody gets off. My son doesn't have a life preserver, bitch. Here you go. Duct tape that shit to him.
It's got a little flashy light on it too, so you can fucking find them.
Oh yeah, you can deck them out now. Like they have different types of Croc styles that you can put fucking lights and fucking decals on them. It's a whole fucking thing, man.
LED Crocs, huh?
Anything to forget about red ties, blue ties, all that shit, and what's going on in the world. This fucking Crocs.
You're telling me the Crocs are the saving grace of the fucking American people now?
Yeah.
Ah, you want to win?
Croc
it.
Croc it up, baby.
Hold on, let's ask Skinny. Have you ever owned a pair of Crocs?
Yeah, I got a pair.
Oh my god,
dude! I got a pair of the dinosaur Jesus sandals, man. Why not?
Why not?
I think I'm the only person that is just 100% against Crocs. I will never own a pair.
Oh, dude, they're so comfy. They got the bumps in there too. You can get the bumps.
What, like ribbed for his pleasure kind of a deal?
Yeah, kind of like that. I mean, I wouldn't know, but
You're the one that owns them.
I mean, they're ribbed for my pleasure. Like I put my foot in, it's like feels fucking amazing.
It's the only shoe you don't let someone else borrow. You're like, no, you can't put my Crocs on, bud. Sorry.
Plus, like
they don't cheat.
If you look at like different like religious standpoints and cultures, like to walk out barefoot in the soil, the closest thing we have is Crocs because ew, I ain't put my fucking foot out there in the fucking soil and shit. It's gross.
You won't step out at barefoot, but you'll allow all that shit to fall over on the top part of it.
Dude, yeah.
And the speed holes that you have for running.
As soon as I know, like, I accidentally trip and I get fucking all that shit all up in my foot in the Croc, I'm like...
Too many sun rays, man.
But the best thing about the Croc, you can hose it out.
Yeah.
It loves it.
Easy, clean.
Done. It's like the
Okay, well, thanks for coming to Three Shots Podcast. I don't think we're going to cut this fucking off. You guys
but again, I don't know who makes Crocs. And I don't think Croc is a corporation. Like, I think that's kind of weird.
Some small Asian child makes them over in China.
Yeah, probably from Walmart. Like, I don't know. Like, so like Nike, like you said, Nike's not making Crocs. Maybe it's Amazon.
Maybe they
makes
are.
Crocs. Who makes Crocs?
I don't know.
Google it. You got a computer right
Can't.
there. We got
Too busy.
internet.
I'm busy.
Oh my god, this fucking guy. But yeah, they have all types of Crocs now. They even have Croc wear. I think jackets and shit.
With holes in it, so you're getting wet regardless.
Yeah.
They look just like the shoes.
Scares off.
This is a rain jacket. It's got 30 fucking holes in it.
I think what gave Crocs a bad name is that movie. What was it? The one that fucking Mike Duff made or whatever his name, the guy that does Beavis and Butthead. What's it called?
Who's in it?
What's his name?
Jason Bateman?
Not Jason Bateman, but who's Luke Wilson is in it?
Yeah, and Bateman, right? Isn't that where Bateman's wife always puts her pants up?
I don't know.
5 o'clock.
It's the one where about
And the dude gets his nut shut off in the warehouse.
It's trying to teach society about like how dumb we are. It's like in the future.
Idiocracy.
Yeah, that's where Crocs got a bad name. It's from that movie.
Okay.
And I watched that movie the other day because people were like, "You never seen it?" I was like, "Yeah, this movie's fucking bad. Like, why would you tell me to watch this?"
Got electrolytes.
But anyway, so I know what to get you for Christmas.
Yeah, not Crocs.
Mm.
I'll give them right back. I will Indian give the shit out of those things.
Stocking stuffer.
Just give me a stocking that's a Croc.
Your elf on the shelf's wearing Crocs.
Oh, God, baby. Society's going to go downhill quick. So Skinny, with everything since coming up from California and whatnot, where do you pull like most of your inspiration from? Is it all like West Coast music? Did you love the game so much where you listen to East Coast, South, or is it all just kind of on the West Coast side? Because I was listening to some of your songs and you could feel that, you can hear that West Coast like twine to it a little bit, like it's still there,
right?
Compared to like a lot of the shit that's out right now, where it's so over synthesized. It's like, dude, like anybody can make a beat now. It's like I was telling Joe, might as well give his kid some pots and pans, just let him beat them together real quick. Like, record that shit. That's a fucking hit. But
yeah, we'll talk about that. That's a good topic. But
well, good. I'm glad it upsets you as much as it does me because I feel like, personal opinion,
Are you talking about mumble rap?
That's a whole
part
different
of it.
fucking
Yeah.
I
thing.
love
too.
me
man.
some mumble rap. No, I'm
Man.
just kidding.
You might as well just put marbles in your fucking mouth and just go.
That's
Marbles,
it.
marbles, marbles. Like, what the fuck is going on here? But
Yeah.
back to the beat, they just don't seem like they hit as much anymore. Like, there's no hard bass, and if it is, it's over bass the whole thing. You know, it's what happened to Sandstorm. You know, bring back that techno where it gets you a little bit.
It's just so watered down, man. I don't really understand it either. I don't really. I'm not a big fan of where hip hop is today. You know, so I mean, there's a few good artists out there, make
Right.
a few good songs, but overall, like, there's no message in the music. It's just pretty much words rhyming. Like,
It reminds me of
beat.
like early 2000s, like, God damn it. What is her name? Like Miley Cyrus, like early 2000s, where it's just nothing there. There's nothing there, you know, but everyone loves it for some stupid fucking reason.
Yeah. And
Well, I was gonna ask, like, with music, when you do a rap, does the beat come first, or does the lyrics come first? Like, do you write the song and then try to find a beat to it, or do you prefer to like hear a beat first and be like, oh, I got something for that? Because from what I witness, I feel like rap is different than other music. Usually it's like the vocals come first and then all the fucking instrumentals. But then with rap, it's like, oh, they hear a beat and then it's like, oh, I can do something with this. So is it?
for me, like you said, some people they have a standard pattern for how they go about writing their songs, or putting it together. I kind of, my creativeness, it kind of it's just different for me. Like, sometimes I would get a beat first. Producers would send me a beat or whatever, and I'd be like, oh, okay, and put something to it, whatever. Sometimes I could be around the house or just be somewhere, like I could be at work, just anywhere, and I just get thoughts and ideas, and I just write. I just, if I don't have a pen or a paper, I just jot them down on my phone, like send a text to myself or something.
Mm-hmm.
And so sometimes the writing takes place first for me, and then I have to go back and find a beat to structure.
Or then,
what
or
I've
like you
written
hear
to
it, then
it.
you can go back to like what you've already written down. Like, oh, I got
Yeah.
something I can go with that. That makes sense.
Yeah. But see, I'm a producer too. So I hear melodies and I can go play stuff in my head. So I can write a song first too, and then go back and put the beat to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Or get
Gotcha,
the music
like-
first and then write. Sometimes I write the chorus first. Sometimes the chorus to come first. I can just have the chorus and don't even have a song or don't even have a beat either. And then I have to go back and put that with this or put this with that, and yeah. So it just happens all kind of ways for me, man.
Okay.
Do you make your own beats too, or
Yeah, I do that
Yep.
too.
okay?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Is that harder?
No, well,
Is it easier writing beats, or is it easier like coming up with lyrics?
Well, I guess paint them a picture. Like, if you come up with like, say you
for me it'll be making a beat, because I've been a drummer. I've been playing the drums since I was like 5 years old, since I was a kid. So beats and percussions is like automatic. It's like my first. It's like something first to me. It's natural. So,
Okay.
and then writing a song will be next.
when you make your beats, are you actually using your drum fills and your beats on it, or are you synthesizing everything?
I try to do live recordings.
Perfect.
I mean, you gotta use a beat machine and some things, but yeah, I try to do, because I got some drum sets and instruments and stuff too. So yeah, that's really where that's what I'm missing too, man. Nobody records with live bands no more. It's like all the artists are solo artists. We have no boy bands, no girl bands anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
It's crazy, man. Like the game is crazy. I don't really know understand.
Well, I thought
Dude,
it was
yeah,
cool when Travis Barker came out and released that whole album where he had everybody rapping over his drum beats
Right.
and
yeah.
stuff. You're like, that was fucking cool.
That
Like, it was
was
so
cool.
unique, you know. You
Yeah.
got Twista, you got Fat Joe
Some
spitting
of
on there. It's like,
everybody.
holy shit.
Yep.
You know, like Yellow Wolf had a couple tracks on there
Yellow
too.
Wolf was on there.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was a good CD. It's different,
Yeah.
but
It
you actually
worked.
get to see the the percussion side of it, and it's like that's what it should sound like.
Right.
You know, not so high tangy. You know, like not everything's hi hats. Get that shit out of here.
Yeah, right.
You know, like, need more cowbell.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, so yeah, man. And back to the original question. So my music is it is West Coast influence. That's, born and raised here, but for me it started with the East Coast because that's where it started at. So I grew up, I started
Oh, boy.
listening to
now we're gonna have a fucking battle out here. Leave your comments on who started.
So I started listening to the old school, the EPMDs and the Rakims and Boogie Down Productions, all the original rap. And then
Just battle against
and-
yourself.
And
Fuck
then
you,
there
West
was
Coast. Fuck you, East Coast.
and then there was Easy E and
Yeah,
West Coast
baby.
was born and everything like that. So
E40 up in there.
yeah, all of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Who would you say is your number one influencer on your music and your style? I know it's hard because there's multiple cats in the game, but if you were gonna pick one or two or three,
Influencer.
I mean, it's gotta be Eminem.
I think I'm the only person that does not like Eminem.
Vanilla Ice. Gotta be up
There
there.
you go. Only in the turtle days though.
I know, fucking
Probably
lip sync and shit.
My biggest influencer. I don't know. That depends on what type of. But
Or was there like an album that kind of just set it aside? Where like this thing is fucking fire. This is what we're going with. This is what I want to do.
no, but in my influence as far as like in hip hop would be like Scarface.
Yeah.
His Run the Way he tells stories. Ice Cube back in the day. Ice Cube, not just but
Didn't he just
when
drop a
he
new
first
single?
started. He just dropped a new album.
Yeah.
actually, yeah, yeah.
Thought he did.
Yeah.
So did LL Cool J, I think too.
And LL, yeah.
Shit.
And
Motherfucker's like, I get it back in the game with 50. Games change. Yeah, no shit.
and Tupac, of course. Yeah.
He dropped a new album?
No.
Oh, okay. I was just saying. I was like, damn, dude.
Dude,
All
they-
right.
Well, they well,
I
speaking
mean,
of,
I don't know. Let me not say that. It could be one out there floating.
with speaking of like Tupac, they did that. They have like that new Vegas Bowl. I don't know if you guys have heard about
Yeah,
this yet.
yeah.
It's this fucking like 3D fucking. It's basically like if you're on mushrooms but not on mushrooms. Like they have like this whole. You're in this 3D bowl and they can put anything they want up on the screen and come out. So I wouldn't be surprised if they have like older artists come out. Like I don't know who owns. I'll just say Tupac Records. I don't know if it's like Tupac Records or not, but like they could have whoever owns them, like Michael Jackson and them,
Bad Boy probably owns
they
it.
could have them all come out and just perform and like, cause they did that fucking, like, what do they call that? Where they project them out.
Yeah, the holographic.
Yeah.
shit.
They did that
The
with
hologram.
Tupac the other day. So somebody owns Tupac's music, sadly, but the thing is with that Vegas dome, I think Vegas is ahead of the curve and they realize like, well, we'll treat it like a 3D virtual reality experience and get people to come out here. Because I know of a person that was there and the U2 was playing, the U2 band with Bono and all them, and nobody gave a fuck about the band. They were just looking at the fucking what the dome was doing and changing fucking shapes and shit, and everybody's like, "Oh my god!" And it's like, do you realize there's U2 down there right now playing?
That
right
was
now?
bigger than the band. huh?
Yeah, it was way bigger than this dome is bigger than U2. That's hard to fucking do.
That's hard to beat.
So it's crazy. Like,
I mean, who likes you too?
I mean, but they've been around forever, man. And obviously, a lot of people like them.
everybody
All
loves
I
it.
like is that Jack Black dude who plays the fucking fiddle. Whatever. I think he
Oh,
passed
yeah.
away, didn't he? I think he died a couple years
Jack
ago.
Black.
Did you ever seen him? He's playing like the violin or the fiddle or some shit. Just fucking, dude. The dude's yoked. He's like Joe Rogan on steroids out there, just fucking going crazy.
playing.
I think he died of a heart attack or some shit.
Makes sense.
Damn.
He's probably on steroids.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
I guess I answered my own question.
Humans aren't meant to be big.
Oh,
So
that's
what
awesome.
happens when you fiddle with the filler?
Right?
A fucking devil came and got your
Piper,
ass.
bitch.
Shit, there's only one gold fiddle, bitch. Beat his ass over there with
Bring all the rats out.
That's it.
Looks like there's a hoof mark in his fucking skull. What happened?
You might have to plug in your camera, by the way.
Oh, did it go out?
No, it's dropping from below 50 though, so but it shows it's charging. I don't understand.
Oh, it's fine.
All right,
It'll live.
we'll make it work. But okay.
Make it work.
Let's flip yours around.
Have you so what, you've probably been making music now for 20 years, give or take? Yeah. Who's like the most notable person that you've either collabed with or done? Not like dropping names, but like something that was like pretty much influenced.
So, my early days, I was actually privileged, man. So, I started out in the group, and we were one of the members in the group was actually he's from Long Beach, and
Hip hop group, or are you talking like a dance group?
Yeah. Hip hop group.
He's gonna come out and say, I've been
1, 2, 3.
come to
Fuck this shit, man.
come to find out he's like the world's best tap dancer.
Fucking just out there like fucking
Sammy Davis Jr. train me, baby.
kid. I was like, fuck you. I want to go rap. No, man, you got skills in the feet. Nah, fuck the feet, bro.
He said he liked percussion.
Saw him off.
Cut him off.
Call this shit off.
So yeah, man. So we so one of my members, he was from Long Beach, and so we had ties and connections to the Dog Pound and Snoop Dogg, and so we got to be with those guys, and open up for them a little bit, and some local shows around town. So kind of got to mingle with Death Row, and I got to be around, like MC8, and like I was in the studio with MC8. Man.
That's cool.
So I got to mingle with a few people, man. I guess it just wasn't our time, but
Suge Knight came in and like, fuck that, Spokane looking nice.
time to go. There go the man in the red suit. Run.
There he is. Fuck, he's walking sideways through the door.
Oh no!
What's going on?
Come to find out, it was always Bone Thugs and Harmony. He's like, nah, it's Skinny Hugs and Skinny Hugs and Harmony. That's the boy band. Like, oh shit, I see what's going on here.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Well, that's cool. I mean, like, did you know, like, you mentioned them who they were now. Did you know them as what they were? They already established?
It was already established.
Okay, so.
But they wasn't like some of the guys, like in the Dog Pound. It's not just Daz and Corrupt and they dog. Like there's a few other affiliates. You know what I mean? Like, and so they're not as famous or whatever. So those guys were kind of making their name right around the time. So I got to do a song with I recorded with Lil C Style and George Clinton. I know you guys know George Clinton, but his grandson. He was producing the grandson.
47th president.
He was producing an album for his grandson. Yeah.
It's George Patton.
Oh, fuck.
And so I got to record and be on the song with those guys. So that was pretty cool.
Nah, that's cool.
Yeah, but just being able to like be in the studio with Snoop and those guys and MC8 or who, you know what I mean?
Right.
And their entourage, and just be able to soak up their energy and watch how they do it. You know what I mean?
Just being that fly on the wall kind of a deal. Like, okay,
yeah,
I see what's up.
Yeah, I think that was a big thing for me. I think that was like an honor for me. Like, because everybody, I could say that helped influence me too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Watching the big boys do it. You know what I
Right.
mean? Not just, hearing the songs on the radio, but actually seeing them.
Like, well, also like see how like they
how
struggle.
yeah,
or not
you know what I
struggle,
mean.
and, like,
Yeah, and how many takes they had to take to actually make it fucking sound like you hear it
Right.
on the radio. You know what I mean? Or if they did it in one take, like god damn, like you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it gives you a
so
little
just the
perspective.
whole craft, like
Right.
so. Yeah, I was blown away by that, man. Like
That's
damn,
cool.
like so.
Yeah. It's kind of the same thing. Like when we do this, like we try to like goddamn, we set it all up, and it's like, do you ever think Rogan yells at Jamie? And it's like, all the fucking time. I bet off air. It's like, what the fuck was that shit? Just beating the shit out of him.
Camera, like,
How dare you throw shit up on there? When
Every
I say,
time he says he's taking a piss break, he's out there just tapping him
Yeah.
up like, I don't think so, boy.
when I say bear, you probe a fucking black bear? I said polar bear. Like,
Yeah, I can only imagine, dude. That's that seems pretty cool. That so you get to see all that stuff, get to play around with the big dogs a little bit,
just a little bit.
get a taste for it, whatnot, and go, okay. So when you come up here and you start making your music, like, did you hit it hard running? Like, was this something like, Rick, you know what? Fuck everything else, put it all aside. I don't give a shit. 24/7. This is what I'm going to be doing for the next 5, 6, 7 years. I want to fucking make a name, get it, or was it the other part where being like, yeah, hip hop, rap, music, it's a big part of me. I love it, so I'm always going to be in it. And, if something happens, it happens, but I'm just going to continue to do my thing. Because I know, like, when we were over in Seattle, shout out to Grind Mode and all those fuckers over there, Al Hayes, whatnot. Those fuckers were in it. Fucking Chucky Deuce from Long Beach. I don't know if that motherfucker's still kicking around. And these guys were just constantly on the grind, constantly getting studio time, constantly trying to figure out what we're doing, making the albums, throwing their albums out, giving them away, fucking putting their name over everything. And these fuckers are from, Al Hayes, I think, is from Alabama. And he was over in the 206 trying to make all these moves. Right. And then, their DJ, goddamn, I can't think of his name. He's fucking from Canada. So he's coming down, then everyone, like, dude, it was crazy. It was a crazy time over there. We were having a fucking blast, but it was just a constant live, eat, party, rap, and they were all around. So was that something when you came up here that you tried to surround yourself in, or was it more of just like, you know what, I like my music, I like what I do, I'm going to continue making it just because you enjoy it for that aspect?
When I came up here, it was just, see, the start was in California, so the hard hit the ground running, the grind, the 24/7. That what you talking about?
Yeah.
In the studio all the time.
Fuck yeah.
Freaking sleeping in there, freaking eating hamburgers, not even eating right, just on some bullshit, smoking, like, diet crazy, everything's crazy. It's all about writing and recording, just, living it.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah, that was all of that was pretty much in California. Now, when I did get up here, we did we is me and the group. So my group, my original group is called State of Mind, the Mind Click. So shout out to my guys, man. But so we did hit the ground up here, man.
It's a quartet band.
Tried to make a name for it. Yeah, man, quartet violins, flutes and shit,
that works for me, man.
They're all dressed nice to the nine, buttoned up. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm trying to vision it, like, yeah.
Fucking bow tie.
Bow tie, yeah, man. So we was, trying to do our thing and try to make a name for ourselves and get. So we established some local fame, and then life started happening, man. Jobs, kids.
Oh, you got sucked into that fucking P trail, buddy.
Yeah, man. So everybody,
watch your baby batter.
Here's the derailment. Here we go. We got a train on the loose. We got a car went this way. Car went so.
Oh yeah.
So shit started going crazy, man. Life happened, and so. But that didn't. So we recorded less, so, but it never really stopped me. I recorded less, but I kept recording. So, to the question, it's pretty much just because I love it.
Right.
And
It's a resurgence story, people.
Yeah.
Come find this motherfucker.
Yeah. It's out of love and you know, I don't think I could stop being creative, man. Like that just don't go away.
No.
You know what I mean? So it's like when I get thoughts and ideas, man, whether I'm gonna go record them or not, I still write them. You know what I mean?
Right.
I still got my studio guys lined up. I still got
Do you
DJs
have
lined up. I still got it. If I'm ready to go, my people's are ready. Like the team's ready to go. Like we're ready to go. But like I said, it's life, man. Like I don't really like to really do it like that. It takes a whole lot of time and dedication and commitment.
Right.
Like
Well,
I really
well,
don't have right now.
With
Not
that, like when you were starting, do you find not to take anything away from that at all, but I'm just curious, like with the way like how like technology has come and like social media, like how artists have just like they cut out the middleman now and they get away from the records. Do you find like maybe you could just go have a studio in your house, do 15 minutes, put it up on YouTube and get traction that way?
Yeah.
Do you find that like where the fuck was this like 20 years ago or whatever?
12 years or 15 years
You're
ago.
like, I don't know.
Whatever.
I'm sorry.
It's like that
50
fucking
years ago,
like,
84
man.
years ago.
like
Come
the
on,
fucking
man. We was recording on 8 tracks, man. No.
Yeah, like we had to go to a fucking studio. Like
these motherfuckers do it on iPhones now, you know? It's like that, what is it, country song? I'm not as good as I once was, but
yeah,
Or however
that one song,
yeah,
like that,
yeah.
that's all it takes.
obviously I
is,
don't listen to country people.
like one person to find you kind of thing. I was just curious, like if you are recording, do you find it easier nowadays to be like, shit, man, I can
find it
I can get my name out there today.
in like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever. Yeah, it's easier, it's faster. But like today's world, man, that makes it less, like it's not as social. Like,
Yeah, you don't meet
know what I
people and
mean?
shit.
Yeah, it's not. If you're gonna do it like that, you don't fucking need nobody. You just sit at home and sit in your room and buy the most expensive, like the new iPhone, right?
Right.
The
i6T, baby.
The
Not a
new
sponsor.
iPhone, yeah.
How many fucking
That
iPhones they
motherfucker-
making out here?
But that one,
I'm on the
They're
i24,000.
they're using it to shoot videos now,
Oh yeah.
like professional videos.
Dude, I've seen music videos
Like-
done with cell phones the whole time.
That's what I'm
I mean,
saying. So
Here's a state and point to this. Like, even with this podcast, we were looking at, when we switched over to video, we were looking at cameras. And
buying iPhones.
You're fucking $2,600 to $3,500 for a camera. I'm like, well, fuck, we need 4 of them, dude.
right.
I was like, I don't have that kind of cash. I'm like, I could, but is it worth? Like, if this was all in the end of schemes, it was paying for itself. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
getting those
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
cameras for sure.
Yeah.
Or we could figure out loopholes, and
Right.
how all the fucking
But
Elites
ultimately,
do it.
we settled with GoPros, and
which is fine, not a sponsor.
I mean, each one each one was what, $500-$600. So for 4 of them, we spent what we would have for 1 camera.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it's like, okay, so if we got 1 good camera, which would be nice because it's all about the placement, right? So now this camera could be back behind me
Right.
on you instead of like right up in your fucking grill.
Right. Right.
And
Yeah.
so we have 1 camera and we're still using GoPros. It's like, no, let's just keep it all the same. We'll make it work until fucking people pay us.
But I always told Aaron, like,
Save the man, will
I
you?
always told Aaron too, is like I don't ever want the hardware to make us. It's like I don't care if we're being filmed by a flip phone.
Right, but right now,
Right.
You can make tons of money. Like if people like you and like to hear what you have to say,
Then,
doesn't
yeah.
matter what the fuck it is.
Right,
It'll
right.
but
it'll
the
eventually
problem that we
come.
run into with that too is like right now, Joe's GoPro, for whatever reason, because it listens to our voices, the no SD thing's on, and it came on probably 30 minutes ago. I just haven't told you yet.
You don't have to bring that up. It doesn't film it at all. You would know that if you were a stick man.
It does film it.
Whatever.
Turn
it's
your light
fine.
on. But anyways, but that's the shit that we're, it's like you get what you pay for, but it's good stuff. It's just in the scheme of things, it's probably not meant for what we're trying to do with it,
Right.
but
Yeah.
it works.
But it's working.
And so,
So,
Well,
yeah.
that's why. So like with the like the old school type of style you came up with, like meeting and finding people and figuring out like different like, oh, how'd you make that beat? Like how'd you do this? And like Now,
Right,
now you could just go on Amazon and buy a fucking beat maker.
That's what
kind
I'm
of thing.
saying. That's
So,
what I'm
like,
saying. Yeah.
Do you feel like you would never do that kind of thing? Like, do you
No,
feel like you would
I
never
do
do
that.
it?
Like,
Oh, you do that.
Oh,
Okay.
he's a fucking
Yeah.
sellout.
Yeah,
People,
yeah,
don't listen to his
That's not a
music.
sellout.
I do some of the
Shit.
I
Say
mean,
Black Friday. Like, stop.
Oh, okay. We got Mr.
So-
Fat Guy on right now. Joking, people.
So yeah, man. I mean, I try to stay relevant and current with the times. That's what's going on. That's how things are doing. But that's not my choice because,
You're just trying to compete and stay up with what's going on.
and I like to be social, man. Like, don't fucking take the cameraman job and just put, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
that was somebody's job. Like, I would like to learn. I would rather learn from a producer how he did this and watch him do the thing than versus go buy a fucking thing off Amazon
Yeah. Like,
and learn on a damn computer. Like,
I don't like.
I would rather be
But
social with someone.
Isn't that kind of
and-
the same thing though? Because once you learn it, then you can take that to me and be like, "Hey, dude, that
No,
thing
that's
about
not
shooting
true.
this."
That's not true. That's not true
Am I
at all.
missing the point?
If you teach
Yeah.
me something is different than me learning from the computer.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
See what
Okay,
I'm saying?
I got you.
Yeah.
So if
I
I
missed
learn
that
it
part.
from the
I'm an idiot.
computer, that takes you out.
Because like
Yeah, let's not do that.
You
Pay
see
the
what I'm
guy.
saying?
school's only going to teach you so much. Like, so a good example is like Eminem learning from Dre,
Right.
like how to run the boards,
Exactly.
and then Eminem went out and produced
Made garbage music.
No, he went out and produced a fucking
Garbage music.
Sure.
Rap God's really good. Listen to Rap God. It fucking sucks, people.
No,
God.
but like when he started producing his own music,
Don't kill me.
he figured out what Dre was doing. He wasn't creating a song. He was creating an album that each song tied into each other.
Yeah,
And
it was the
Eminem-
whole experience.
And Eminem kind of like parentheses stole that style, and that's how he produces his song. Like each song ties into each other. It's just like you have the ability to create a song, but there's people that are called producers like Dre or Kevin Stapleton until he got famous for, whiskey and whatever that song
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
And now he's
Tennessee
fucking
whiskey.
everywhere, and that dude's been around forever apparently, and nobody
Who?
gave a fuck. Kevin
Chris Stapleton.
Chris Stapleton. I was
not
like, Kevin, his ugly
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah. So,
Oh, he's a background singer. Yeah,
Oh, gotcha.
that
Yeah.
guy.
What was that band called again?
but the thing is, like, why people say like there's like people give shit Dre about like you only put out 2 albums. It's like because he doesn't rap, he produces.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Well,
rap.
and you can honestly
like,
like
why would he put out
So,
something he doesn't do?
Is this something we could all agree on? Because I always thought about this is, Dre goes down as like the Godfather
He's the greatest producer ever.
in sense, right? And I mean, I'd get it. His beats were fucking like above their time and were challenging yet
Well,
simple.
I would put.
But the
I'd
point
Dre
I
up
would
with-
say
Dre
is
up with the Beatles as
when he
producing,
would,
like, Beatles
Something
solo.
like that.
when
yeah.
Dre rapped, it was so easy, so nonchalant, and like easy setups, easy bars.
Yeah, because
But
they
it just sounded good.
they
You know what I
had-
mean?
Yeah,
Like it
yeah.
just there was
Yeah.
something about like the twang in his voice. Like when he
Yeah.
hit it, it was like
Yeah.
you're thinking, oh, this is like hard gangster rap, but it's soft.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
like
yeah,
I want to
yeah.
hear more of it. But
Yeah.
it wasn't crazy hard.
That's
you know?
because the rapper had to understand Dre is a producer,
No, I
not
get
a
that.
rapper. So like, forget about Dre. Eminem wrote that shit for Dre.
Yeah, Dre had a lot of ghostwriters. Just a
Oh
lot
yeah.
of people
Yeah,
wrote it.
yeah.
But Dre knows, if you produce the beat, this is
I
an
feel, I feel like the
to
beat is higher than
producer.
the lyrics at the moment.
Right. But if you produce your own beat, right, and then
That's
if I go back and rap to it, say if you wrote it or I write it, doesn't matter. But if I go back and rap to this beat that I produce, I know how to put my voice on
Yeah,
it.
you know where the highs and lows are coming
and
out of.
stress exactly
Yep.
where and what, when and how, because this is my beat. I organize it, so I know the sounds I'm looking for,
Right.
as far as vocally and where it needs to go.
Yep.
So that makes him a genius.
Oh yeah. Well, see,
Right?
that's
Straight
what
up
was
to you.
cool when
And that's gonna make the beat, his voices
Right.
blend in and
Right.
sound better.
The number one
You know what I'm
highest
saying?
selling beat ever by I think the Beatles own it or Michael Jackson is "Happy Birthday."
Yep.
Well, that's-
Anytime "Happy Birthday" is sung, Like they get paid.
Well, that's why they can't
And
use
you
it
can-
at like
you can
corporate
sing it-
gigs. You can't say.
You can sing it
like, you
however
gotta,
you,
uh,
fucking want to sing it. Like,
Yeah.
I wonder who owns the national anthem. That'd be curious to know.
Well,
like,
Yeah.
The American
Who owns
people
that fuck-
own the national
no, they
anthem.
don't. Somebody out there, Susan B.
All the
Anthony's,
copyrights. Yeah.
Susan B. Anthony's ass, or whoever wrote that shit. Somebody is getting paid every time the national anthem
Well, that's
song.
the same thing as like
that's a curious
going to your
question.
happy
I'm
birthday
curious.
thing is why like big corporations can't use it. Like you gotta like Texas Roadhouse, not a sponsor. You're like happy birthday, happy. You know, it's like what the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
are we doing?
yeah.
Sing me happy birthday, bitch. I don't
Well,
know what this
yeah,
crazy
yeah.
fucking
So-
Adeline fucking bullshit is. What's going on here?
I feel like here's what happened.
Oh, hey,
When you
real
listen,
quick before you go into that, I was gonna say to you
What?
that with the beats and everything, what really helped was in the early to mid 2000s when the New York Underground started, the actual New York Underground radio station started throwing out all of those instrumental beats, and they were just throwing it out, and they would do like an hour and a half long show at night where just instrumentals, and they were allowing local artists to either record them, take them, do 16 bars or whatnot on top of it,
Right,
and then
right.
submit it
And
back
then turn them
in,
in,
and then
yeah,
they're like, dude, this
yeah.
is cool, and people were getting their name out that way,
Yeah.
and I can't remember the rapper's name who got big off of doing that, but it was fucking brilliant. It was all these producers having a shit ton of thousands of tracks of beats. Like, I'm not gonna let that one go. Being like, no, just cut them up to like 45 seconds to a minute and a half,
Yeah.
and let them go. You know, and then
And see what you get back.
it fucking changed the game a lot.
Yeah.
Now you
yeah.
can't even go on. Trust me, I was looking last night. Now you can't even go on and fucking and find beats worth of shit.
Nah,
You know,
yeah,
like,
man.
it's because it's getting socialized out there.
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Well, I was just saying, like, okay, so I feel like the way, so going back to like how you feel now, like how people, like, we could make a rap song right now
Mm-hmm.
and put it out there instantly.
Mm-hmm.
Where you had to back in the day, like, go out and
I
sell
don't know
your
if
disc.
we could, but
I'm just saying, like, you had to go out there and like put your disc out there and give. It's a hard copy thing. Like somebody had to actually plug it in,
Right,
where they
right,
could just be like,
yep.
"I'll click this link and I'll give it 10 seconds," and be like, "Nah, fuck that."
Yeah, yeah.
Or I'd be like,
Go to the
"Oh,
next
this is
song or
fucking
whatever.
badass."
Right.
Yeah,
Like we have the ability right now to be like, "Yes, I can do that."
right.
So I feel
bring
like
up GarageBand.
the music industry might. What I was getting at is like I feel like maybe they did it, or maybe they're the monster still. So like we all remember, like everybody had a producer, everybody had like Death Row Records, or I forget who like GNR was with back in the day. Like the hard rock fucking hair metal bands had all their own record style they went to, and then all of a sudden the internet was born. And then everybody's fucking downloading shit off Napster and fucking Monster or whatever it was. And then all the artists like Metallica, the drummer, complained like,
Lars.
"Oh, we're not getting our fucking fair cut," which is fine. Okay, I agree with that. And then all of a sudden it produces
Well,
like
it wasn't
Pandora.
the fair cut. It was the point was being is we make this music, we put it out there for you guys to buy. When you guys buy said record, we get revenue off of that for our
But-
hard work.
but-
So now if everyone's downloading shit illegally, it's not about like we're not getting our net. It's like we didn't put this out here to be free because we
True,
put
but-
this out to make like if it's like us making the podcast. Like if people were stealing our podcast and downloading it for free, which they do, go right ahead on 3shotspodcast. No,
Thief, he's a thief.
but we're in a
How do you
different.
say this shit in Spanish?
We're in a different mindset of like we
Treso,
we want
Shato,
this.
Podcasto.
Shato Podcasto. We want this to be out there for free for the return of it. But if you're already a made man making money, you
but
don't
that's
want
the
your
thing
shit
is
out there
like
for
the
free.
internet
And I get
wasn't
that
out there
too.
at the point, so like
Well,
nobody
it was because that's where we're downloading
nobody understood it. But I-
porn and music off of.
What I think
Napster.
what happened is Napster and all that shit involved into YouTube. It was a corporation thing, because the biggest problem that I realized with artists is dealing with the record label. Like you got to give
You get robbed all the
half.
time. Man.
Yeah, you get it's
Yeah.
your shit.
Yeah.
They own you.
Yeah.
Like
That's why 30
Everybody
Seconds to
gives-
Mars did it right. They're like,
But
nah.
just-
we'll do it.
everybody
Pay
gives
for ourselves.
Mariah Carey shit about fucking the Christmas songs, but she doesn't own that shit. You know who owns that shit? Some fucking corporation media thing that said like, "I own you in perpetuity." Like,
Well, a lot of people
sign
now
here.
say like
now I can
we
go
own
on
our
YouTube.
music and we'll lease it down to this record company if you're smart. But what happens, just like us, same thing was like Chicago reaching out to us is, well, we want it done
Yeah.
this way. And
Yeah.
no, we told them no. And
Yeah.
then they came back being like, okay, you can do whatever you want. Like, we just want your stuff. It's
Have
like,
you ever
okay.
have you ever had that? Has anyone ever reached out to you, be like, hey, you have to like we'll sign you. You got to come on, but you have to do this, this, and this.
You gotta
and
change your
we get
appearance.
this."
Oh yeah.
And
We've had offers like that. We turned them down.
And then, like, and even if the dollar sign had like 2 commas behind it, you can still realize like, man, I might get fucked here in the end of this shit. Kind of
Yeah, because
You want
the
to.
money
It's not
always
yours.
looks good. They
It
gonna
always looks good,
They're
right?
gonna always make the money
Yep.
look good.
They're always gonna
That's
shell
the
that
carrot.
shit.
You
Yep.
know what I mean?
But
Dangling
it's
the
like-
carrot in your face. So that's it. And then,
But they own you for life. Your song.
but if you see,
Right.
they're gonna take advantage of you from the beginning.
Well,
We was like, nah, man, I'm good. Like, cause if you gonna hurt me now in the front,
Right.
that mean that
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
get fucked
have
in the back
some-
later.
Yeah, that mean you gonna hit me in the back end too. It's not worth it for this dollar amount right now. Yeah, it's good right now, but in about 5-6 years, oh, you're in the red. We paid for this. We paid for the tour. Like you just owe so much, and they own you.
Yeah.
So
Well, and that's
they're
what, like-
coming for their shit.
That's why I was.
You know
That's
what
why I
I'm
was trying to
saying?
get like
Yeah, that's
they worked
not
around
so-
where he's saying like he'd rather stick to the old original, like meet people, go to a studio, get a beat. Because I figured out like I personally think the corporations figured out like they know what's going on. They can just go on YouTube right now.
well,
But-
that's
but
why I
look,
think
They are YouTube.
That's what I was about to say. They are the
And they're
gonna
be
music,
like,
they
dude, we're
are
gonna
YouTube.
produce
They
you
are
or not produce you.
artists is getting robbed with their music online too right now.
Well,
it's the same thing.
I think this is where it comes back down to,
It's
like,
just a digitally
with
robbed.
what Joe and I talked about and like what we had to deal with. It's the same concept as an artist or
you got
an influencer or a fucking shit producer of crap, whatever the fucking case it may be. If you actually love what you're doing and have that intangible of being like, I enjoy doing this, I want to make it as good as I possibly can and let it ride, then you're going to see so much more further on the back end of it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yeah, if we had someone go, hey, we're going to give you so much money to pick up your podcast, and we're like, fuck yeah, dude, we got it. Let's go. And they're like, but you can't say this. You can't say that.
Yeah, right.
And by the way, you can't
they
do
wanna
that.
change you guys'
And
concept.
it's like, well,
and
why are you
they
changing?
want to rewrite your show.
Right.
Exactly.
Like, why are you changing everything that you loved from the first place?
Like
Right.
what happened to Chappelle? Like they
Right,
wanted
yeah.
to like
You
buy
know,
his
and it's
shit.
like, no, we're good. Like, thank you. Like, it'd be nice, you know. And then I guarantee Joe and I still be like, fuck, dude, we should have just fucking. Who knows? Maybe we could have changed it. But ultimately, especially, I'm using this term loosely, as an artist, you want to hold on to what you're making
And who you
that's-
are.
Yeah,
And
that's
who you are, man.
Yeah. Well, the thing is,
that
like,
means a lot.
yeah.
At
When,
least to me. You know what I mean?
right.
Like, seriously. Like,
I like, and that's the thing too. Is like I don't understand. Like, and I apologize if this is your guys' fucking thing too. But like, I'll never go nor support.
don't
just,
say this.
Just a DJ, just a straight up DJ band with somebody throwing cake in their face, like I don't understand the DJ artists. Like all they do is like they take shit that artists have already done.
There's
They take
some
a song that you know, like a Tay Swift song or like a hip hop song or whatever you know, and they put a different beat to it, so they can't be sued to it. And then they fucking bake a cake and they throw it in your face. Like I don't understand this fucking
There's
shit. I don't
a-
understand fucking
yeah.
the
good-
technological part about that shit. Like it's probably the same thing where my dad looks at like Woodstock, like, and he's like, I don't know why those fucking hippies were there listening to Hendrix and all that shit. So I'm gonna be the same guy back in my. Is that Hendrix? That guy throwing cake in the face is Hendrix. There's no
Right.
fucking way that guy is comparable to Hendrix ever.
Right.
Like, why are you guys going to these ELO shows? Like, I don't get it. But
so they did a whole
think it's
thing
'cause of
about like
drugs,
it's
mainly.
the beats per minute.
it's got
And it's like certain beats per minute make you feel a certain way. So a good DJ playing devil's
fuck
advocate,
that DJ.
can actually influence your state of mind and how your body feels listening to the RPMs per minute of what's going on in that song. That's why they go hard hitting. They bring it down, give you a
yeah.
break,
So
and
can
then
a
back up.
band's way they progress their
Agreed.
songs. Do you come in like
Agreed.
if you're Guns N' Roses? Do we open with "Welcome to the Jungle"? It's probably a good song to open up with. Get everybody hyped up. You know where the fuck you are? You're in the jungle, baby. And then maybe midway through, after everybody's taking a fucking piss break, you see him going off the stage. You play the fucking Civil War. Like, hey, mama, put those 2 guns in the ground. Nobody wants to sing with that shit. All right, bye-bye. But a DJ just playing, boota, 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 boota. Here's a cake in your face, bitch. I hate that shit. I fucking hate that shit. The way they hit buttons. And I love movies that they just bring that shit out.
I'm going to buy you a fucking mixer, dude, and just let you go to town. You'll end up loving it.
There's a mixer.
He's going to be calling you shortly, be like, hey, Skinny, I got this beat.
Christmas
You've
gift.
you've seen a mixer. That's a little child's mixer, but like the studio mixers where like you can just like play with like those big ass fucking mixers that nobody like tells you like, hey, you can do this if you go to college and learn this shit. Like, wait, what? I can work with Snoop Dogg. I can work with Ice Cube if I learn how to run a machine. I didn't know that shit.
Yeah.
They're all like, oh, no, you need to learn math and shit and blah, blah, blah. Like, had no idea about like mixing boards and shit. Like, that would be cool to be a mix board person and like.
Mixologist?
Yeah, mixologist. Like, whatever they call it. Like, that's a skill that's needed. Obviously.
Well, that's when, like, when we were in Seattle, that's what half these guys that we were fucking around with were going to. Yeah. Now they don't have the schools anymore because I went bankrupt, but the Art Institute of Seattle, we had guys in audio, we had guys in the film, and that's when we were got to see all these motherfuckers and do all these cool fucking projects, you know, as students. Not me, I wasn't going to the school, I was going to a different school, but was helping these guys because I knew a guy at that school, and it was something we always did. We always did film. We always were fucking around in some shit. So then you meet these guys who can make, like I met this dude, Sam. I really wish I could fucking find out where this guy's at. He was a little bit younger than me. He's from North Carolina. His name was Sam Wise, I believe. You know, I mean, looked like the pure, big flowing blonde hair, North Carolina big hair, you know, super nice white dude. And his beats were fucking fire. And he loved rap. And that's all you would never know. He's this little Southern Jim, but his beats were so fucking good. And now, obviously the person saying that the beats are good is a North Idaho white guy, but they were fucking good. They were like, I was impressed with all of this shit.
Man, you got some taste. I trust your taste, man.
It's but it was cool. And once I moved back from Seattle, I just haven't seen this guy. I've been trying to find him because I wonder if he's still making music. Like, be interesting to see. You know, it's been almost 15 years, 17 years or something. You know, it's like, see what that cat's at. See if he's still kicking. He's like, it'd be cool as shit. I remember. Oh God, why can't I think of his name right now? Who came out and produced fucking Justin Timberlake's one of his CDs? Timberland. Mm-hmm. I'm not a big Justin Timberlake guy, but that fucking CD is fire too. Those beats, and even when he did it with that female, the brunette girl, she was like Australian or some shit. He produced her fucking CD too.
Yeah. I can't think of her name, but
yeah. I remember working and like seeing their music videos come up, and I'm like, the day of music videos, I'm like, dude, this beat's fucking like, what is this? Dude, Timberland was on fire. Like, I don't know what he did.
Damn, what's the girl name? I'm trying to think of her.
You know what I'm saying?
I see the video right now too.
And she's got that unique voice, like, hey, kind of deal.
Yeah, yeah.
But dude, that guy produced some fucking hits.
He did. Tim's good too, man.
Fuck yeah, he is.
Mm-hmm.
All those cats were, dude. It's like, and then which leads us into like the new wave shit. Like, honestly, the last good run of hip hop for me is Jeezy. Like, it was like the last run, like probably 2000,
mid 2000,
14, 15, 16, around there. And then everything else, like, then Mumble came in real hot, and I was like, dude, I don't even, like, what? Like, what's going on here? Like, these guys have speech impediments? Like, what the fuck's going on? You know, like, dude. And then after that, it was like, I felt like every week it was like, did you hear so-and-so's new CD, new song? I'm like, who the fuck's that? Like, oh, no, this one, and then this one, and then this one. I'm like, how are all these mainstream dudes popping off with hits, and then I just don't hear about them anymore, you know?
And if you notice, it's a lot of artists now, they don't even make albums no more. They just put out singles. Like, they just keep dropping new songs online somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What?
They're making more money off of one song now versus putting out 10 songs or 10 songs on one.
I could see that kind of being beneficial, because how many times, I'm sure we're all been part of this, is you buy a CD, you hear a new band, like, dude, that song's fucking fire. You buy the CD and you're like, this CD sucks dick.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Except
Well,
that
one
songs.
exactly.
Yeah. Well, the thing is,
Don't make a CD if you suck.
I personally think like going back,
that's riskier too.
Going back to social media is like it's all about shorts now, and it's like, can I make a beat that's a short? And all this mumble rap shit is a short because we all enjoy the beat. I'm not gonna lie, like I like the beat. I don't like to hear the fucking lyrics. Like don't care about that shit, but I like the beat that goes to it. And then that turns into a TikTok video. Like you get rid of the fucking vocals, but hey, I still got to pay the guy that made the fucking vocals. And I just put it to a TikTok thing, and I swore like you'll never hear like a Tupac. You'll never hear a Led Zeppelin. You'll never hear a Pink Floyd. You'll never hear a Biggie Smalls. You'll never hear an Eminem fucking TikTok song. It'll never be a beat from them ever. Like, because I don't know who controls it could be a royalty thing, but it could also be a respect thing too. Like why
the Chinese government doesn't give two fucks about what TikToks are making and who they're stepping over. What are you talking about?
But the thing is, we've all heard the fucking songs. Like there's the one that's like the oh no.
Yeah.
That's got to be a song. I don't know the song, but I know it from TikTok.
It's from something. It's a bit from a song, from some song.
I don't know. I hate it. I turn it off every time it comes on. Like, the kids are dancing.
They're all bits, and that's why. Like, I think that's because like
and that artist is getting
where
time.
Where how social media went to like try to help artists get away from the middleman. That fucking corporate greedy ass middleman snuck his ass back in and was like, "This is how I get you." So it doesn't matter what you do, you will never own your own song. You'll never be able to produce your own way.
And to even really see money from that, man, let me tell you. So, like, to be successful on the internet, like, you really got to sell your ass still. It's just like the artists having to go and do shows and do this and meet and greets and sign autographs and whatever, right? Like, they had to go. Yeah, they had to go do their thing, right? So, but it's the same thing on here. You have to have 2 million followers. You have to have 400,000 likes on one song. Like your numbers,
the algorithm,
the required numbers are so high that when the artists do make money, it's like at the minimum. Unless you're like millions upon millions of fans and followers, and you know what I mean, like doing your shows, the arenas are selling out, whatever. But if you don't have that, if you don't have the followers like that, if your songs is not getting that many hits like that, so it's based on your songs, the likes, the followers, all your posts.
So what
what
about this then?
Well, I have a very controversial question for you.
Hold on, hold that, because hold that real quick. So
I might forget this though.
No, you won't. So what about this then? So like to get paid from YouTube, you have to be pretty much over 1 million watches. Like followers. Right. So we all know that. Mm-hmm. So like with podcasts and stuff like that, or any other videos, they put their own advertisements in there to get paid from a separate company on top of YouTube.
Right.
So why not just do hip hop songs in the middle of your fucking song? Start doing a promo for fucking hair plugs for men. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
Something.
Just drop it in there. Like, hey, fuck it. Hey, I'm gonna stop this song real quick because what I want to talk about is, like what the fuck? All right, sorry, Joe. Go ahead.
So
that's a good idea, though.
My question is, do you think this day and age, if say like Eazy dropped his song like that 40, like the one song that he has, or any NWA song, do you think it would be as popular as it is now as back in the day, or would it just be like forgotten about because of what's out now? Or is it a time thing that you have to realize in music and culture and all that other shit that's around you and involved in? Like, basically what I'm asking because I know Guns N' Roses would not exist today. If they started now, they'd be like, no, there's nobody's listening to that fucking shit.
But in WA,
You think people would listen to NWA?
Being that you said that, so let's open this. So let's open the door a little bit. So being that you said that, and you know all the shit that's going on in the world and shit, fuck the police. If song was recorded and dropped today, that song would still It'll be probably more famous because of the internet and everybody around the world have more access to it. They wrote that song way ahead of its time.
Right.
Millions of people still feel like that today.
Well, fuck, dude, coming up in the 90s with the riots and everything.
Right,
like,
yeah.
Shit.
So if they was to release that song today, yeah, that song will probably go further than what it went back then, yeah. Certain songs, I think about certain artists would. I wouldn't say their whole album, but I would say because certain songs, there's some songs, man, are just timeless, dude. Right. You know what I mean? Like, just, they wrote it 50 years ago.
I don't even like the Dog Pound song from Snoop, but it fucking hits.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, you hear it and everyone's like, I know that song.
That's probably, I mean, that's probably makes sense why we're still listening to like what we listen to today. Like,
like some songs, man, I think would still go by certain artists.
Can you say that though about any song now that could hit?
That can work back then?
Not necessarily work back then. We could go that route or work 20, 40 years in the future.
I can tell you Lil Wayne songs would. 100%.
Can anyone relate to music now? Like, because I feel like with mumble rap, it's all about just like I just need a beat.
But that fad's gone and over with. Like, you really don't hear it. If it's like mumble rap, it's like what the Deep South rap was, and then I mean, you could tell me, Skinny, if I'm wrong on this one, but that's what it seemed like to me. It was like you had that South, like, you know, like the Ludas, like how they were coming out and just like really being a lyricist and explaining to you everything that's going on in the song. And then they just got faster. They put more content in that song. And I just don't think it sounds good. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not the best.
The thing is, too, is like I don't think rap has a radio station either, right?
What do you mean?
Eminem had to make songs that...
No, they do, just not in Pundak 509. You go to any big city, that's all it is. That's all it is.
Oh, really? So, like, if I was downtown Seattle...
That New York Underground shit I was telling you earlier, that's a whole radio
the FCC
station.
They don't care, like, or is it still censored? Or they don't give a fuck?
No, in big towns like that.
Well,
you go to a big city,
still a
it's
problem,
fucking
though, because you can listen to classic rock all over the fucking nation. Like, I want to listen to fucking rap.
That's one of my fucking gripes, man. So
like, why the fuck did they get sent? Like, have you listened to classic rock?
This is one of my things.
Shit's got some sexist shit in it.
I'm fucking glad you opened that door, man. Listen, so
it's got some conversational shit in it.
Why, when you go on a road trip, you fucking always get a gospel station?
Oh, you got to listen to
always going to get a country station.
Oh, you got to get that
and
John.
Hispanic.
And, yeah. And Julio and them, right? But you're never going to get a hip-hop station through the... What kind of shit is that, man? Like, everybody get a station but a hip-hop station. Like, no R&B, no hip-hop.
Hey, that's a conspiracy. You always get that John Denver, Country Road, Take Me Home. Hey, maybe rap to Country Road. Oh, fuck, that'd be a great one.
I think we need a road trip station in between the big cities and countries, man. Like, when you're stuck in the mountains, I just be like, wow, like, this is all you get. But I'm not saying I like classic rock. So that's my go-to station, like when I'm traveling.
Yeah, you got to flip it to that.
Got to have something right.
You just don't want to fucking change the station 25 fucking times every 2 miles.
The best thing we get around here is 92.9, and it's like that fucking hip-hop shit. And I do remember the one rap song they played on there was Eminem's fucking where he was back on that Encore album where he did the Michael Jackson shit or whatever. I can't remember the name of the song, but he pretended to be Michael Jackson. I was like, they're playing this fucking shit right now, really?
Dude, you gotta.
There's no way
you have to.
So how did NWA get like on the radio?
For whatever hip hop station you think you're listening to in like this area, it is nothing compared to actually a big city's rock station. It's like you hear shit, you're like, holy fuck, what is this? You're listening to like mainstream, watered down bullshit hip hop that they can play it to the fucking farmers out in the fields here. Okay, you go to a big town, like you're getting hits and cuts, and you're like, I've never even heard this song. Who the fuck is this? Yeah, like it's completely different. Like shout out to oh god, what is it called?
I don't think
94.6 in Seattle. The Monkey. The Monkey, I think it is. Anyways, it's their hip hop. I think it's that what it's called. Dude, I was going over there hearing cuts. I'm like, in my little Ford Festiva, you know, I'm like, who the fuck? Like, okay. You know?
Yeah.
Around here, I'm like, that's garbage. That's fucking Taylor Swift singing over a beat. You know?
Oh, they don't play her either.
But you go over there, dude, you're hearing just cuts. I'm like, and then I would sit there and like Shazam it, like, okay, who the fuck is this? I've never even heard of these guys.
Yeah,
they don't have.
artists.
There is no love for hip hop in this area whatsoever.
Yeah, but you bring up a great point. That's a fucking conspiracy fucking theory you brought
Isn't
up,
it
bro.
though?
It
Right?
is. Like,
Right.
all you
In
hear is
between
fucking
towns.
70s fucking. I hate Led Zeppelin too, and I hate the fucking Beatles. Like, I don't hate them. I'll listen to them.
Right.
But they're played all the time, right? I love me some Pink Floyd. I was more into the instrumental aspect of every band, and I feel like Dave Gilmour from Pink Floyd is like one of the greatest guitarists. So I try to play like his style. I'll hear him anywhere I go. I can hear Pink Floyd. They had the Pink Floyd hour, blah blah blah. But it's like, well, there's also been rock on, you know, rap artist songs too that they played for, like fucking Van Halen played for Michael Jackson and other artists too.
Yeah, but let's
Like,
be
never
true.
hear
Some of those
them.
cross betweens, it's like,
Never hear that shit.
let's not do that. Like,
But that'd be
it's-
great though, just going through Montana, just listening to Tupac, just driving through Montana. It's like, what's up? What's up? Yeah, fuck your cow.
You gotta log in here, buddy.
Oh yeah, 3488.
Okay, well, let's. What do you want to hit us with here? You brought. Put the camera on me here for a second. There we go. You brought us some music of yours.
Mm-hmm.
We can play a song. I can play the video.
I feel like we play that at the outro.
Well, I was gonna put a song on the outro, but might as well put his video in here. Let people see it. Huh?
Yeah, you guys need to
You
take
good
a
with
break?
that?
You take a little break, put a song on.
Cool.
You good
Let's
with
do
that?
it. Yeah, I'm good with that, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it.
So this is "Live Your Life."
Oh my God!
Right? You want to give me a little?
This is "Live Your Life" by
Hello, welcome to "Live Your Life." We
What's
have
your
a
name?
very
Skinny.
we
Skinny
have a
with two
very
ends.
tall, dark
Okay.
black man with us today, and he does something called hip hop.
It's called hip hop, or what you women know as "Wrap the Rug."
You want to set this one up and we'll play it?
All right, so this song is "Live Your Life," featuring K Reese. Shout out to K Reese. It's a good song. The moral of the story, wrapped around this video, is showing you things that's going on, that's happening in the world, but it's I don't want to give too much away.
Okay.
but,
Well, we'll talk about how this
Yeah.
after the fact.
yeah.
How long ago was it
What?
that you filmed the song? Or
How long's the China been?
This song is less than about 2 years ago.
2 years? Okay, right on.
Well, we'll play the video for you guys, and then we're all gonna go urinate. So. Here we go. Let's see here.
Let's do it.
These niggas, man.
Trying to tell you, man, they act like their money ain't right. I ain't finna deal with these dudes.
Aye. It's one rule. You get it.
And live life after you get it, man.
Nigga, activate this money, make it rain dance. Live your life to the fullest, it's your last chance. Keep the squares out your circle, they just bring loss.
Cause when you got it, ain't no hating, we gon' all ball.
Nigga, activate this money, make it rain dance. Live your life to the fullest, it's your last chance. Keep the squares out your circle, they just bring loss.
Cause when you got it, ain't no hating, we gon' all ball.
Look, this was done by grinding. Plot my path in life, start climbing. I came from the bottom where the babies is dying, the mama's crying. Everybody can't make it, but they trying. All I see is RIPs on t-shirts in old English. Another young life gets extinguished, and what we do, Pop champagne, reflect on the memories. Pop another bottle with a Hennessy. These niggas got it fucked up. They tend to treat they truths like they enemies. These niggas in their feelings feeling finicky. Eliminate the finnabees. Treat you like a bitch if they don't talk up. Fuck doing drive-bys, little homies doing walk-ups. This not the spot to be loud. Cause even stand-up niggas get laid down. So watch how you talking when you in A-Town. But listen how they talking when you in A-Town. Learn the inner workings, take the spot down. Get money. Nigga, activate this money, make it rain dance.
Live your life to the fullest, it's your last chance.
Keep the squares out your circle, they just bring loss.
Cause when you got it, ain't no hating, we gon' all ball.
Nigga, activate this money, make it rain dance.
Live your life to the fullest, it's your last chance.
Keep the squares out your circle, they just bring loss.
Cause when you got it, ain't no hating, we gon' all ball.
Today's a good day to duct tape and funnel some bricks through the tunnel with the bundles of chips. You can get the bundle package if you often and quick. Keep the cop off your tip, keep the spot off the grid. I'm finna hit, suppress it with a muzzle and tip. Henny guzzle it quick, I'm from a smuggling click. We move bricks, now estimate the number of chips. How much it costs for a hit, how much it costs to quit.
I remember
Somerset used to be Compton Boulevard. BG's on the set for the new squad. By the way, since you dealing with the new squad, that means new law, new boss, new hall. Still froze so cold with no feelings. I just lost my son to a killing. Couple council sessions revealing my true feelings. Ammos and pistols, my mentals to go get him.
Nigga, activate this money, make it rain dance.
Live your life to the fullest, it's your last chance.
Keep the squares out your circle, they just bring loss.
Cause when you got it, ain't no hating, we gon' all ball.
Nigga, activate this money, make it rain dance.
Live your life to the fullest, it's your last chance.
Keep the squares out your circle, they just bring loss.
Cause when you got it, ain't no hating, we gon' all ball.
Nigga, activate this money, make it rain dance.
Cause when you got it, ain't no hating, we gon' all ball.
Keep the squares out your circle, they just bring loss.
Live your life to the fullest, it's your last chance.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir. That thing was fucking sick, son. So why? What was the premise behind all this bad boy?
The video is wrapped around suicide awareness. So I lost my son to suicide not too long ago. So just wanted to bring awareness to mental health and, you know, people going through stuff like that, man.
Right.
But I put my spin on it. I told my story like from a street point of view, surrounded by the videos. It was showing, you know, how drugs and alcohol and how things lead up to suicide, you know.
I can progress real quick.
Yeah. One thing leads to the next, So that's what that was about, man. And so just wanted to tell that story and put it in form where people can see it and bring awareness to mental health, man. 'Cause it's a big deal. Like, we're losing, not just me, but we're losing a lot of youth to suicide these days. A lot of our youth are strung out on drugs, you know, fentanyl, basically. You know, this pill thing is bad, you know. Mm-hmm. So, just want people to stay aware of that, man, and do what we can to help fix this situation.
No, that's a powerful message, dude.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Do you put a lot of yourself in it's kind of a weird question, but do you put a lot of yourself into your songs compared to just like kind of like the shit we're talking about where you have these one hitters out, not you personally, but people in general, new artists, but do you feel like you try to portray yourself more as putting a lot more emotion and heart into your music?
Yeah. So I tell stories, man. So if you listen to my music, you from beginning to end, it's gonna start you somewhere.
I was trying to, but it was mumble rap the whole time. I just
couldn't understand the damn thing I was saying.
What is he saying?
This guy,
Guy popping fucking bubbles out you.
Yeah, man. So I try to, I always try to have something to say. Like there's a plot, there's a message,
right,
in every song. Versus, I'm not gonna go in the studio and just make words rhyme. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? The basic, and then mumble or auto tune it. Hit the record button and put the song out. That's pretty much.
We haven't talked about yet, too.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, fuck. To me, that's where hip hop is, man.
Why
it's
do they? That's the thing is like.
There's no formula.
You know,
there's
like
no message.
so, like
Right.
we're driving down the fucking freeway. We're in Denver right now. We're listening to fucking "Take Me Home" for the third fucking time. No rap music. A rap song finally comes on, and it's fucking auto tune. Why do they only auto tune rap / hip hop songs? Like you're not going to do that with fucking any other song, right? Like you don't see Dave Grohl out here being like, "Put me on auto tune right now."
Well, difference is
What the
Dave
fuck
Grohl can sing. So if you can't,
That's the difference.
Okay,
That's the difference.
okay,
Yeah.
That's
okay,
the difference.
okay.
Auto tune.
Let me ask you this: Who goes to the? How many people go to this show? How do I word this? How many? Okay, how many people get more views? Post Malone or Dave Grohl?
I think it's
I go
50-50.
Nothing against Post Malone, but he definitely auto tunes.
But Post Malone can sing.
Can he?
He can't sing like fucking Chris Cornell, but he can sing. Like that's the thing. Auto tune works very well if you can hold a note. If you can hold a note and you can auto tune in and out, then it's like you're using it to play with.
Like
but if you can't sing and you use auto tune, you go, oh, it's because the motherfucker can't sing. But if you can use it like it's just like another weapon in your repertoire. You know?
Yeah,
you're just kind of you're fucking
for
around
an
with
artist
it.
that could sing.
Right.
Okay.
But if you can't sing, then you it gets weeded out real quick.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay, this motherfucker's hiding something.
I'll admit I listen to Kid Rock a lot, and he definitely auto tunes. I can tell.
It's because they're trying to hit like certain
It's good and it's
vibratos and high and lows. It's like Chris Rock can hold a note. He doesn't really. No one really wants to hear him sing a fucking love ballad. But if he's going to, he's probably going to use auto tune. Just to say that he sung it instead of. I mean, fuck, dude, he did a ballad with what, Shania Twain? So I mean, there's that.
And then that's how most of the artists, most of the singers, like, say when they leave the band, go solo and shit. Like, oh, I'm on my own, whatever, right? So when they go in the studio and record their vocals, and they're doing their background vocals, they're recording their background vocals, but they're using auto tunes too because they're using different sounds in the pitches to make it sound like it's a deep voice, it's a lighter voice, but it's just the artist, like, you know what I'm saying? So they cheat. It's like a cheat sheet. You know what I'm saying? So they can make.
Thank you, Beatles.
I can go in a studio and make myself sound like 5 different people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what they
It's
want.
just like that, yeah.
I mean, because
Right.
you have the people like
the thing is though, is like you could sell yourself, but you also know it's like, because like Aaron and I, we can make this podcast. We can make it to make money if we wanted to. We could do all the glitz and glam and all the fucking bullshit and the click here and subscribe and all that. dumb
follow
shit
us on YouTube
that
at
everybody
3
does.
Shots Podcast.
But we're just trying to come out. We're just trying to be. We're just
followers. Follow
Yeah.
us. Thank you.
click the button right here. Subscribe right there.
What, you guys know about followers? The fuck? But the thing is, like, I don't want the easy captures. I want the fucking the OGs, the original, like, just like straight up, like, here we are, we're trying, we're doing what we can. Like,
Right.
if I put my voice to auto tune, I'd sound amazing, probably.
Anybody
Most
could,
likely.
Yeah. But is that
Look
the
at
real
Lord.
you? Do you really want to put a fake sound of you out there? Do you really want to?
I don't know. That's
And then you
what
got
I'm
to
saying?
sing and like, dude, we don't have any auto tune here. Like,
That-
oh, I got it. Ah! Like,
Hey,
what the fuck?
what about
Probably why Post Malone drinks a lot, because he doesn't like his voice.
what about when showtimes come? It's time for you to perform live, and the equipment is backstage is broke,
Like,
and you really got to go sing it live without your auto tune.
I really thought you were going to
Now
say
what
porn
happens?
for a second. I was like,
No,
Showtime.
no, no,
Like,
then I would sound like
Skinamax?
Yeah.
I would sound like all the 1970s singers and make it because my band would carry me.
Right, but you're also going to expose yourself, and people are going to
100%.
really see.
Well, it's
Now
like
you see, that's
well-
that's the fucked up part about auto tune, like or.
do you remember
or-
Jessica Ashley Simpson when she went on
On
Saturday Night
SNL?
Live? Yeah,
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then the backup tracks cut out, and she's
Cut
trying
out,
to sing, so
yeah,
she just
she-
starts dancing.
Yeah, yeah.
the
That's
crazy
an embarrassing moment, man.
the crazy thing is like we bring all this shit up and it's fucking freaky. Is like Jim Morrison from The Doors brought up, and he was like, out of like a, I don't know if it was like a fucking congressional hearing, like why a band would ever be in Congress, but it seemed like that. And he said like bands would be down to one person playing on a fucking notepad, and it would just be tones. And he said that in 1970. And that's what it is today.
That's what it is, man.
Well, I mean, let's
Fucking,
not.
that is
let's not
fucking
shit-
creepy as fuck, bro.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's not shit.
Dude
over
took some
all the
mushrooms
bands.
and he's like,
There's still a shit ton of artists and bands out there doing it the right
name
way.
one band you'd go watch today. There's not one band I would care to go buy
Oh,
tickets
I
to
could
and
name
see.
you
Like,
fucking 30.
I can name one.
I bet you they all old school bands. I bet
Yeah,
you there's
and they're
nobody
not
new.
playing.
There's some newer ones. I mean,
There's one I would
I'm
take
talking like-
because my wife
I don't
loves
know.
them.
I can't
and
tell
it's
you-
Foo Fighters, and that's it. That's
Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters. The Foo Fighters.
Fighters.
Other than that, bro, like I want to.
Fighters.
Like there's not a band I would go to. Like I can't think of a band.
I would go. I mean, there's a shit ton I would go.
Not
to.
Metallica. Fuck them. Nope. Motley Crue. Nope.
You have seen Metallica live a few times. They're great. But
Back
no.
in 1980. Yeah.
Tool is another good one.
No. Fuck Tool.
For someone
think
who
I would
like,
go
for
see
someone who
more
says
of
they
the-
like percussion, you're missing out on Dana Carey.
How do you know he's playing though? How do you know you're not just hearing a fucking recording?
Because you can tell when people are playing instruments live.
Plus, I hate people.
You can
in
hide
crowds.
your voice.
But you can't hide the instrument.
You can't hide
playing.
instruments, man.
Yeah, you can't.
You cannot. That's 100%.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of bands, but that's what I was saying. You can still do it today. Like, it's not dead. It's just, are these people going to take the easy way and, like, get yourself a little fucking pad and make tones? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, I like that. Loop it. Ooh, 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 ooh. And then, okay, now you're going to put some drums in,
Okay. So as a
you know, and then now loop that. Ooh, 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 ooh. And then it's
If-
just like, okay.
That's it.
if
Now, where's the
if,
auto-tune?
Let's say like Snoop Dogg or Ice Cube hit you up and like, hey, I need you to open for me. I heard your shit back in the day. It sounds fire. I need you to come on. I can relate to how to maybe perform with a band,
Mhm.
but as you being a solo artist and you relying on the band that's nowhere to be found, do you have an idea like how you would perform on stage, like what that would be like how you would have, like if you were to like be like, hey, you're the shit, like how would you perform?
Well, he has his producers and his guys that with him too, though.
Yeah, but like I'm just thinking like I feel like that's the harder industry to perform to though. Like you can always like pan over to the guitar guy and be like, look at him going blah blah blah. But like when you're rapping, it's only you and like what you come out with.
Every rapper is David Lee Roth. But
Have you ever thought of
you know what I mean?
Right,
you're
right,
you're out
right.
there
Yeah, have
fucking
you-
doing high kicks
have you-
and shit.
have you ever-
Get off the pot, bro? That's it.
have you ever thought about like if you went live like in a stadium, like, hey, this is how I want it to be, like this is what I would do different or the same, or would it just be like what the fuck?
Nah, I really haven't like thought like how, but if I got a call like that, it would definitely be structured. Like I would put together a show. I wouldn't just like, oh, get the call, yeah, fucking call the team. Hey, just get the DJ and get on stage and go
Yeah,
do
and then
some
you're just
shit.
out there.
No, because I wouldn't want to embarrass myself either. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think it
So-
would be from them though, or do you think you would like if like say like if you got the call from an ex
whoever.
type rapper or whatever, do you think they would tell you how to perform? Or would
They could.
would that be okay, or would you be like, fuck that, I want to be me?
It depends if how far.
How many zeros at the end of that check?
Right. If they,
Dance, monkey! Dance! Oh! I got the suit and tie back out. Here comes the corgetto.
Get the tapping shoes out. Here we go.
Exactly.
For some reason, we call him. He went from this to triple comma. Triple comma's coming on the stage.
I don't give a shit. Give me the shoes.
Why do they call you triple comma? Because I need triple fucking commas in my check, bitch.
Yeah, right.
What you want?
No, it would depend if I was being allowed to be myself, or if they didn't want me, if they wanted me to do certain things, take out certain things from me. How far are they trying to push me? That would determine.
Yeah, is it a cleanup for like we're doing a 18 and younger show, or is it like
is it just
your music is kind of good, however we think you could do better doing it this way? And then it's like, now it's not just affecting the music; it's affecting the artist.
Right. Yeah.
So, what do you? That's the thing, though. Do you treat it as a learning experience, or do you treat
Joe's
it as
just a sellout and wants that cash. So
no, but
no, I'm not saying that at all. I'm trying to take
there's
it.
room to play with there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just yes or no. There's like, okay, like he said,
like I can't wear a Georgetown sweater. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
Sure.
I wouldn't wear the Georgetown sweater.
Okay.
Okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's cool. Okay. You don't want me to dress like this. Okay. Maybe I'll dress something. But I'm not going to just wear what you tell me to wear. Like, if you're telling me to wear something I don't agree with, then now I can't do your show because I'm not going to get out there in some.
Or for like the song that we just played, like the love for that song, like, but we don't want you to fucking play that song. Like, we don't believe in your message that you're trying to give out to the crowd. Like, that song has to stay off if you're going to perform. You can do the other 4 songs, but that one, you can't. It's like, no, like, you know what I mean? Like, that now affects who you are.
Who I am and the message in my music and what I'm trying to put out there. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, that's a deal breaker. You know what I mean?
Right.
But then on shoe and other foot, there are things that's negotiable. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just not a yes or no. It's
how far do you want to sit there and play the game back and forth?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
No, I agree with that.
Like dealing with the salesman at the car lot, man. You know.
Exactly.
Yeah. Get the fuck away from me. I'm just looking.
Yeah.
I'll let you know when I find the car I want to look at. Okay? Right. Well, we got these ones over here. I don't give 2 shits about those ones over there. I'm looking at this one, motherfucker.
I haven't made it over there yet.
Yeah. Can you give me a minute, please? But yeah, man. So yeah, it's like that.
No, that's fucking perfect. Do you have anything that you want to plug? Like, where can our listeners find you? Put it that way. Minus here on 3 Shots Podcast.
Well, yeah, right here on 3 Shots. But YouTube, I got a YouTube link. My music, I'm pretty much everywhere, man. Spotify, Pandora, Deezer, Apple Music.
And is it all under Mr. Skinny?
Yeah, just search Mr. Skinny. And this will pull up.
Okay. Okay.
I'm out there.
Well,
the dog is off the
leash.
That's
good. I know one of the find me. One of the things we like to do is a little thing that we got brought up a couple years ago now, because I guess we've been doing this for 3 years. Is most embarrassing stories.
Oh yeah, that one.
And so you guys can listen back. You've also listened to Joe and I's most embarrassing stories numerous times, but for yourself. Do you have
you got me thinking right now
on stage? Your fucking pants fall down, or God knows what.
In one of the beginning days, in the beginning, yeah, we was on stage, and dude, I was so high, I was drunk, I was gone, and I literally got up there, got through half the song. Or my part, and forgot my lyrics.
Did you start dancing around like Ashley fucking Simpson?
No, I just looked stupid. I'm like, so I'm looking at my hype man not saying, they not coming in on cue. Nobody's saying nothing. They're expecting me to, do my part, and then they're going to jump in. But when I went silent, they went silent. the crowd looking like, I'm like, oh shit, I just turned and walk off the stage.
It's like 8 Mile out here.
Like I'm out of here.
No, bye.
Okay, I'm glad that you brought that up because now I want to double down on this. Hype man. Okay. I got to know because I've been around them a few times when we were making videos over in Seattle, but nobody knows who the fuck they are. It's like, oh man, it's my boy. Like,
yeah.
Like, okay. Like, yeah, what's he do? Oh man, he's cool. He's cool. He's just here, man. He's cool. He's just hanging out. Like, but what does he do? Like, I've been thrown by this. I want to know how it's done because I want to be one. I want to be the hype man. I just want to come out and just start jumping around. But they're there, man. They're the fucking either the young cats or the OGs are just sitting back. Nah, man, we're good. You gonna be on this at all? You gonna help? You know, hey, can you move that light? Nah, man, that's for the light guys. Like, what the fuck does he do? Like, who is this guy?
He's always just, hey, that's my buddy. You know,
that's what I mean. But come showtime, he's the one out there fucking doing it, right?
Yeah. There's always somebody like part of the crew. Maybe he's not a rapper or a musician, but somewhere, somehow, he's in here. So when it goes, you can't just leave him out because he didn't write a song or he didn't, you know what I mean? Like, so you have to find him a part.
So
something to do.
The best way that I can describe it, it's like your fucking retarded cousin that comes over on Christmas and their parents are like, hey, just play with him a little bit. Okay? Just play with him a little bit.
Get him on stage, please.
Just play with him. He's not going to be here very long.
Will you help him boost his Instagram fans, please?
But, you know, like, just keep him, like, act like you like him, okay? He's only here for a couple hours.
Right.
And then he just sticks around. It's like, who the fuck is this guy?
Let him jump around on stage and then buy him a burger, and he'll be good.
Right. Yeah. And then he's the one out there making moves behind your back, somehow getting you. He's like, oh, man, we got a deal out here in the San Juan. Like, you got to be way down here. He's like, it's only going to be, they're going to pay us this much money. They gave me half up front. It's like, why'd they give you half up front? You're not even the fucking artist.
All of a sudden,
isn't this the guy that says what's coming up next?
Yeah. Now he the negotiator, the narrator. Like, he didn't got 9 jobs.
He's like the project manager of your
paid
fucking
for
band.
9.
And you never knew what the fuck he was doing the whole time. Like, all he did was just like, he was some bum outside and you just gave him $1. He's like, fuck, he just hung out.
You see him on stage jumping around 20 minutes later.
Yeah, he gets paid to say what you said last.
That's
you fucking leave.
Clap that shit.
You leave him at the venue and then somehow he shows up at your apartment 2 days later like, dude, that was awesome. Like, you were there? Like,
you was on stage too?
Okay, as long as we're all in accordance of what's going on with these hype men, because I've been wondering about this shit for a long time.
They're coming after you now.
Like, oh, he found out my secret.
He exposed the hype man crew.
I've been wondering about it, man. I see it. I see it all the time. I just can never put a fucking like nail on it. Like, who is this dude?
Right.
Like, what's he doing back here?
That could be you. That dude.
That could be me. That'd be great.
That'd be great.
Like Al Hayes is
The biography
in
of a
Seattle.
hype man.
Al Hayes' fucking cousin Sean. What'd they call him? Not the Al. Fuck, he had a nickname. Anyways, I guess back in the day he was a pretty good rapper, but he got shot in the face, and so now he has like a flare. And Sean, what do we fucking call him? Anyways, same dude. Like, you have the crew there. You had the fucking you had Al Hayes. God damn, I can't remember the DJ's name. Him, and then fucking losing out names. It's been so long. And then Sean. He was just there. He was just there. Always drinking, always smoking, always hanging out. It's like, what do you do? He's like, oh man, Sean's cool. Like,
No title, no nothing. No,
nah, man, what's he do? He's cool, man. He's my cousin. You know, it's like I fucking knew it.
The hype man, bro.
Hype man, dude. And he was out there slinging shit, you know, DVDs, CDs, everything.
Yeah,
you
they had
know?
the merchandise.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I got you, man. I got you.
Yeah. That's about the size of it too, man. That's crazy.
Fucking love it.
Gotta love it.
Oh,
shit.
You boys got anything else? Well, we're about hour 40 in.
Nah, I think that was good.
You good?
I'm good.
I'm good, man.
I can't believe it's been an hour 40 already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Time flies, baby.
Time flies, man. It's been good, man. I Thank you guys for having me on, man.
Yeah, of course.
I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna be a stranger. I'll be back. So,
Yeah, what, in 2 years?
Nah, man. It won't be that long this time.
Okay, it's only taken me 3 years to get them on, so we'll see what happens.
Whenever you invite me next, man,
Shit, the invitation's been open, dude. Just been waiting for you.
this is a better time.
That's fair.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Doing our, because the other time of the year is real busy. So, but yeah, this is probably works best.
Okay.
Not necessarily this month, but I'm saying like around this time. This month
Definitely.
is cool too. Whatever. Hey, so wait a minute. How was Thanksgiving, man? You ain't said nothing about no turkey. I mean, what?
Okay. Well,
Did you eat?
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
how many pounds you put on? I mean, what's going on? Oh, that's why you was at the gym.
cutting pounds, baby. Thanksgiving was good. I deep fried a turkey for the first time.
Okay.
So bought everything deep fry fucking turkey.
So-
Infused it with some butter and garlic.
You
Baby,
like it?
it turned out money. So
Okay.
Joe and I were talking about this because I was telling him I was going to do it. And I was like, turkey is the worst fucking animal you can eat. It's always fucking piss dry. It's fucking
You're right.
horrible.
Yeah.
It tastes like shit. It's all overcooked, undercooked, whatever.
Gravy.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta
gravy,
smoke
Gravy
it with
though.
gravy.
You got
It's
to put
the only
something on
way.
it, right? Yeah.
It's the only fucking way. And so
Chewing it for 9 hours.
Right.
yeah,
right.
exactly. It's just dry as shit.
Tastes
Right.
like Mima's.
Whoa. I mean, maybe. But, so I injected this fucker and let it fucking sit for, 14 hours with
Right.
garlic butter and herbs and whatnot.
Injected it, huh?
Oh, yeah, fucking not meat thermometer. I mean, it's a syringe, pretty much.
Yeah.
And so did that, let it sit, didn't blow anything up when I put the turkey in, thank God, because it was dry, people. And it turned out, dude, it's the only
You got to
time-
make sure there's no water on it.
Yeah. I was nervous, dude. I'm not going to lie.
I'm glad you recorded it. You'd be on the YouTube video.
I know. Mom's house is burnt down. Like, oops. But put that fucker in there and it turned out. And when I was carving it up, man, that thing was just falling off. It was moist. It was,
tender.
And it turned out really good. So next year, I think I'm going to get like 2 or 3 turkeys, but smaller ones. Because this one was 15 pounds. So I'll probably do like 8 or 10 pound smaller ones if I can. And then like infuse it with like jalapenos.
Oh, yeah.
And like mix it up
Something
a little
different.
bit.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
it was pretty good. How about yours? How was your Thanksgiving?
It was pretty good, man. Family and food, you can never go wrong. All the normal stuff, cakes, pies,
Cakes and pies.
Yeah, man. Yeah, football,
Yeah, it was a good day for football because there was 3 games on. It was nice.
3 Fs.
And at least my team won, baby. Our team.
Oh,
Packers, baby.
You're Packers? Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, baby. And it was a good game. It was a little scary at the end, though. I was like,
Yeah.
holy shit. Like, they closed the gap, but.
We beat Detroit, man. Detroit been playing hard this year.
Yep.
What are they like? 8-2, 9-2, something. So yeah,
Man, there were 8-2.
8-2. Yeah,
And then,
Yeah.
So we snuck one out.
yeah. We snuck one out. Shout out to the Packers.
Super Bowl
The best part is so I was sitting in my mom's house. This isn't too far from here. So, I go, hey, I better call my buddy because I know he's home alone on the holidays. And so I call him up and go, hey, like, I know you're not doing anything, dude. It's only like 1.5 miles away from your house. And this was like nights prior too. Like I'm sending him text, hey, make sure you come over on Thanksgiving. I know you're not doing anything.
Right.
And
This fucking
then
guy.
this fucking asshole
This
doesn't even
guy.
fucking show up.
What?
Yeah. How
I-
dare this guy?
So I text him like around 12 and I go, hey man, I'm going to drop this turkey in. And he goes, oh, I'm already drunk.
You already sent me a video.
And I was like, what? I was like, so yeah, he pretty much bailed on me on Thanksgiving.
The nerve of he.
Right.
I already had a date.
That's not even his pronouns, the best part.
My family was gone. I already planned my fucking lonesome having ass fucking day. Fucking
He's all excited to hang out by himself and fucking.
I was.
He's like, I got my dinner planned. I'm like, just come over and eat all the food that we have, dude.
The lonely party was pre-planned, huh?
dude, I had movies lined up. I had video games lined up. I was
Yeah.
set to go.
So,
I had jerk off sessions lined
well,
up.
you know what I mean? You gotta add that in, man. You gotta put that in the agenda.
He was just glad he didn't have to go into the fucking bathroom and lock the door.
Different type of lotions. I'm gonna try you. I'm gonna try you. I'm gonna try you.
Checking the phone like, oh, is it jerk off time? Hold up.
His alarm's going off. Oh, what's that? The turkey? No, it's my dick.
Gotta go basic.
He's calling me and going, "Hey, Aaron, how do you infuse this cock?" I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Read the temperature on this meat, bitch.
Oh, it didn't pop yet.
Fucking ready to go.
Oh,
Ready to go. Ready to go.
okay. All right. So, everyone, we can find this fine gentleman, Mr. Skinny, on YouTube. All your music things, Pandora, Spotify, anywhere that puts music out, go find him.
It's out there. Yep.
Okay. Thank you for coming on.
Appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, man. It was good times, great times, and trust me, we got a lot more shit to talk about for the next time.
Yeah, I can't wait till the next time, man. Yeah.
It gets even better, trust me.
Yeah.
It's like wine. And then you can find us at 3 Shots PC on Twitter. Obviously, 3 Shots Podcast on YouTube, Facebook, the Instagrams, they're all there. Drop us a line, hit the like and subscribe button wherever the fuck those things are at. Don't do it.
Yeah.
I don't fucking, we
Don't
don't
do that.
We just don't get paid for it. So you guys are deviant assholes and don't want to fucking like and subscribe. But if you do, Joe will suck your cock.
Oh, for free in the alley. Watch out.
See, he knows. That's how he got another follower for his music. Anyways.
I don't think you're supposed to expose that.
Oh, well, you know what? I didn't film it yet, so we're good.
Day late, dollar short. I know. All right, cool. I'm with it.
People, we're back. It's the first episode back. Hopefully it was great. I know it was. What do you want to end us on coming out? What song you want to play? We're gonna play one of his jingles on our outro
Jingles.
Let's
Christmas jingle?
go out with me and Shotty.
Me and Shotty?
Me and
All right.
Shotty.
Me and Shotty. Thanks, people. Oh, God damn it.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
All right, technical difficulties.
Nope, got it.
Got it. No more errors.
Here's another one. Here's another one. J to the O to the V-A-N. We back at it again. Oh, yeah. Mr. Skinny. Oh, y'all ain't ready for this. Dig it down, dig it down. Oh,
Mr. Skinny finna clown, y'all.
dig it down, dig it down. Yeah, let's get it.
Ha. Yeah, look like you caught me on some cool shit. Some real smooth shit, make it do what it do, kid. Like Skinny cruising for a bruising. I try not to keep losing. This thing is so confusing. I know not what I'm doing. But I'ma pull myself together. Pimp status, new fedora with a feather. Quarter pound, burn it down in a Tesla. Windows up, music up, pound pressure. Now let me see if you can catch the distribution through the streets, through the meth, bruh. Now I'm just trying to cash a check, bruh. And avoid early death, bruh. You the student, I'm professor. I'm the greater, you the lesser.
Did you ever wanna leave someone living like paranoid and on the run in your eyes? Me and Shotty, just me and Shotty. If you ever wanted to leave someone living like paranoid and on the run in your eyes, me and Shotty, just me and Shotty.
When you forking out money, people love you.
They love
say
you.
no when they all say fuck. That they
Fuck
do.
you.
You say you love me long time,
Long time.
but I find out of sight, out of mind. Ha, that tends to be the recipe. Discrepancies when I reach for weaponry. Meaning I trust nobody. Nope. Just me and my shotty. Why? Cause he don't tell nobody. He don't talk and I'll walk with a body. My gun been my best friend. Like Chucky, we ride to the end. Self-defense, offense for the dividends. Cause if I ever hear your shipment coming in. Cause if I ever hear your shipment coming in, I'll put you under just to count your Benjamins.
Did you ever wanna leave someone living like paranoid and on the run in your eyes? Me and Shotty, just me and Shotty. If you ever wanted to leave someone living like paranoid and on the run in your eyes, me and Shotty, just me and Shotty.
Well, what do you know? What do you know?
What do you know?
Mr. Skinny gone mad with the flow. Sound like you getting shit up off your chest, bro. Across your mind, body, and the threshold. Southpaw hit you with the death blow. Trying to tell you, baby, what this flesh holds. Can you feel me, baby, through my blessed soul? Best pair of shoes for my best clothes. Switching lanes, moving things in the road. Trying to make it from the drop to the stove. Whip it up, extra cream for the dough. Whip it up for the team moving road. Only way I know how to move is on the low. Say a prayer in the air for my folks. Say a prayer for you that oppose.